Miss Beth, can you hear me now? Let me turn my phone sound off. And I hope y'all can't hear the kids' TV in the background because their TV is loud. TV always loud. Okay, so I was supposed to do this in the group, but since my group is private, I don't know how to get the video downloaded to put it on YouTube. So I just said, hey, go ahead and just do it on YouTube. That fight because I don't have the multi-streaming going on yet. And I know it's not many people here, but I'm going to just go ahead and get started. I'm going to just make some simple tickets. I did this I just picked up a piece of scrap paper and I just made it. I don't know what I was thinking about that night. I was like, hey, I didn't do that on camera. Oh, I got a group of Miss Bev is Where Bacon and Crafting Meat. Let me stand my phone up so I can see it. Get my little my box of distressed paper out. I got a box full of stuff. Hey, Brian. Yes, ma'am. I surely will. Let me just pick out some stuff. I don't have ink out. I did an hour of walking this morning, and I was talking to my son, and before I knew it, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go get myself together. And then YouTube almost wasn't working for me this morning. My screen was just spinning away. Let me see. I got some ripped cardboard. I don't want to use that. Lay on the phone. I don't know if y'all do it, but I got a whole box where I keep stuff that I done coffee dyed, distressed, tore up, dryer sheets. I like the way dryer sheets smell, so I use them because I do have cheesecloth now, but for the longest I didn't have cheesecloth, so I was just using dryer sheets. Yeah, Brian, if you can, that's if Miss Margie. Well, yeah, Miss Margie is an early bird, ain't she? Her and Jennifer, some early birds. I got some I normally use that roll, the piece of this right here, to for my stuff to take pictures on. I got that roll from Walmart for like $5. It was in the clearance section. So I was like, hey, let me take it. Okay. This is not the day for phone calls. People won't call me all day. And they want to call now. Using that. I don't even know where I got a pink sheet. I should have I might get a white sheet of paper. I might use that brown alcohol spray on it. Yeah, I might change my paper. I don't know. But I like tickets. I like making tickets, but I don't like cutting tickets. I got a on my Cricut, which I don't like pulling out. I got 2 Cricuts. I got a ticket. It took me like hours to make them connected tickets because you only find 2 and then you got to try to connect more than one to keep the strip going, and then you can only go so far with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And I have 24 mats, but I don't have 12 by 24 paper. So I like them, And I be wanting to make them, but I just won't make them. But the other day, I did this. I said, well, hey, I don't need to pull out my Cricut in my computer. So I don't use my tablet for it no more. The design space is horrible on my tablet. So I found this way to be easier. It might not be even, but it's gonna work. Thank you, Miss Bev. I be trying to keep up. Well, I know I got a lot of catching up to do since I just found you. Since we all just found each other through Miss Fam, and I be letting your lives play while I'm just sitting right here at my desk because my TV is right next to me. So I just go ahead, turn it on, listen and watch, and it's peaceful to listen to watch somebody else crafting or whatever like that. Oh, that is so uneven. I should use my paper trimmer. It's no problem. And I might even try the planning thing too. Because Miss Fam was even talking about the planning. She did one of them tag your it things. And I said, now I'm stuck doing a calendar. I said, look at Miss Fam. I said, she know I don't plan anything. Because every time I plan it, I can't follow it. But I made one, and so far, I've been keeping up with it. Let's see, this won't be too wide. And I'm going to try to make a habit of going live. And just my lifestyle kind of don't fit the talking part, because I'm surprised my kids are still quiet right now. Because I know somewhere, if I let this live go for longer than an hour, somebody going to start arguing, and it's going to be all the mom questions on the planet. So I'm going to try to keep it short, sweet, and productive. And I told Miss Fam that I said, she did ask the other day. She asked dated I was like, oh, Miss Fam, I said, do you follow somebody named Miss Bev? But then I thought about it. I said, let me just go see her followers. And you just happen to be on her follower list. I said, well, never mind. You follow her already. So she was asking if we could do something, like if we should do something together. I was like, well, that's fine. I was like, but we do need to get the one we working on now out the way. I got that project sitting next to me right, almost finished. I got like 2 more videos to do for it because it's going to be big, and I'm going to give it away too. Like for the most active poster in my group, even though my group is not that active, hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and give it away to whoever is the most active. But yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I'm for it. Miss Bev, I got a whole entire box behind me with stuff that's half finished or stuff that needs one more piece of something on it. I just got an entire box of unfinished projects, like unfinished. And I get so mad at myself because I'm like, why do I do this? Why do I even start something new if I'm not going to finish it? But I know I'm not the only one in the world to do it, so. Did you get everybody's digital for the summer road trip? I need all these pieces. Well, hey, Lord, and if you do, well, you know what? I don't know what's with the notification bell for me, but I get nobody's notifications, and I always have to come back to YouTube and check. Like I always miss Brian's lives too. Like I always end up catching a replay, catching the end of somebody's live. It never fails, and I don't like that. I don't like missing stuff. So if you do something, you get something going, I want to be there to watch. sunlight won't be able to. This is this right here, some homemade paper. I think I made this one out of newspaper. This was my first one. And I painted gold and some wannabe roses on it, so. All right, I don't have enough. I don't have enough doily. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go tear up one that I just. But Saturday was my birthday. It rained and it rained, and I didn't do anything all day except, well, my husband barbecued for me, and he ended up barbecuing under the porch. He could light the grill before it started raining, but he ended up finishing the food under the porch. And I think I dyed over 100 sheets of of paper because I didn't have anything else to do except let my kids question me to death and eat. All right. And I know I'm not the best angle, y'all, but my TV is in the way. I ended up sliding it over because I got a PlayStation behind my TV, and it's just taking up much needed space. And I didn't even think that through last night to fix it before today, so I might be in a bit of a bad space. And that piece. I don't have any pink ones left. It's all green. I think I gave all my pink ones away. Yep. Oh, I just use a regular hole puncher. Um just a regular broke. Every hole puncher I get I break, but it's just a regular one that you get out of Walmart or Dollar Tree or Dollar Store or something like that. I just folded it and punched the edges like that. I made them all even. Clip, 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 clip. And that's stuff sitting just half of this stuff I don't use. I got a crocodile. I use my heat sealer, but I got a heat sealer I rarely use. I got 2 crickets. I got a wood burner, and that mat for that fuser. I couldn't figure out what it was called the other day when I was talking to somebody about it. I got a fuser in a plastic, and I made my little girl a bookmark with the water and glycerin in it, and just think of where that's at right now. It don't even have water in it. But that hole punch is just the regular. I don't have the one with the little teeny tiny dot hole in the medium size one. That's just the regular cheap one that you can get for like $1.25 or $1 out the store. All right, what I'm sticking on first. Try not to do it all in the same order because I will. As a matter of fact, I got some of them those hole punches saved in my Amazon list. They come as a 3-pack. I think it's regular size. The one down from that, and the one that's really really tiny. It's too big. And I don't have no words cut out either. I just thought about that. Did somebody leave my glue open? See, this is why my kids can't sit at my desk. Because this is the wateriest bottle of Aleene's glue I ever had. Now it's all chunky. And it won't come out the bottle. Okay. And I know I'm not about to put this back on the same order I just had it. And y'all don't let me get quiet and too focused because I will get focused and not even remember that I'm on camera and just forget to talk all around. So y'all can tell me what y'all been getting into, what y'all got upcoming, um, new groups you in, what you want to try next. I don't know if I want to put that on there. I know I got a cake order next weekend. No, not this weekend, next week. And this cake is big. Like it's a Mario cake. So I know that week I'm probably not even going to craft that week. Normally when I got a cake or a cookie order, as a matter of fact, it's cake and cookies. I normally don't craft. I spend my entire week not that serious. I just know that stuff can get a bit chaotic for me when it's the week of uh, um hold on screen. When it's the week of something. Let's see. Check. So I didn't forget Miss Bev. I went on ahead and I sent you the invite. And you know, in the group, I be asking anybody. Well, matter of fact, I got the post. I put the post up a while ago. Ask people if they want to learn how to decorate cookies like that. Somebody told me, no, I'm gonna just leave that to you. You know, I mean, it's not it's not hard if you can. Well, it's hard, but it's not hard. You know, it's just if you paint. Cause see, I don't like painting. I don't like to use the word hate, but I hate painting. I wouldn't even touch watercolor. My mom would buy me art sets when I was a kid, and I wouldn't even use the watercolors. Like I couldn't stand it. The only reason why I have so much paint now is because she just happened to bring me a bunch of paint that she had when she was done making. It was from a gingerbread house because I think I had 6 bottles of paint, and that was only for kids projects. The little 50 cent bottles from Walmart, and then she came and she brought me an entire bin of it when I first started crafting. I was like, Mom, what am I going to do with all this paint? I don't even like paint, but I learned to use it. I use it for more than just painting. Okay, bow. I'm trying to make a bow. I know I'm all off camera, but every time I do one of these bows on camera, I forget how to do it. might need my hot glue. This is probably not gonna stick. But as a matter of fact, for my next video, which I'm gonna try for that collab, I might have to do that project in the floor because it's so big. That board is big, and this desk, I got lucky drawing summer on that board. Like, it's probably not gonna fit, and I'm trying to find a spot that's not the kitchen to do it because I know I'm gonna have to stop, and it's gonna be time to fix somebody lunch, or somebody feet gonna be in the way, the dog is gonna come in there, and I don't want to be in the floor with it trying to do a video with the whole family in the camera at all. Let's see. One day I might even try is the key word, to find a cookie design that I like to do, that I can do in one camera sitting on a live. For have to wait for stuff to dry and move on to another cookie and all of that. I'm gonna try to work that out. I got some butterflies. No, I got a bunch of butterflies. And can't find that nail one of them at all. Snowflakes, words, bats. Not one butterfly. And my butterfly punch is buried up under a bunch of other right now. Well, I guess that's a no-go on that one. It's too big. I'm going to put a square side on the square side. Oh, and y'all don't mind my nails. I made that alcohol stuff the other day. This nail is stained. I still got dye under my nails and all kinds of stuff from Saturday. And I need to take a break from doing my nails because they are all weak and thin and rough. And so oh, they got gold. 'cause I don't have time for that other glue. Like I just don't at all. So Miss Bev, how did you get into planning? If he's still here, or if you can hear me, can y'all still hear me? Cause I could have just been talking away and not a soul could hear me. I don't know what made me start crafting. I don't even honestly, I don't even remember how I found crafting, to tell you the truth. I know I came across Miss Tracy channel, but I don't even know what made me start watching that. But like, do you use it for every day, or do you just use it for like your YouTubing and stuff like that, or you just use it for both? Kind of thing with some tiny people in it, and I don't know where I put it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I at one point I was nonstop cookie, everything. For somebody who never wanted to decorate a cookie a day in their life, when I started and I joined the cookie groups, it was like I wouldn't stop practicing decorating cookies. And that's what actually made me start painting, because I like to draw. And no, I don't draw people, but I had I found that I like to airbrush. I prefer airbrushing on cakes and cookies. And I found that my way of painting on a cookie was better than me piping on a cookie any day. Yeah, I can pipe, I can, you know, do pressure piping, but I prefer to paint on a cookie, like draw something or use my projector. Like for some things, like if it's something really, really small, if it's a person, or if it's something that I know is going to take me a lifetime to even try to get through, I go ahead and turn on my projector and I do it. And Miss Bev, I do send out cookies and Happy Mail. One year, I think my first year was that 2019. Yeah, 2019 for that Christmas. I only had like 15 people on my Happy Mail list. I actually did a video for the mason jars that I sent the cookies stuck to. I sent everybody on my Happy Mail list little holly leaves with the berries on it. I did a hyperlapse of the video because I think I sent everybody two. So yeah, I did quite a bit of cookies that year. Well, to send out for Happy Mail anyway, I did quite a bit. And see with the cookies is, I mean, you got some cookie decorators that'll do like in the decorated cookies, but sometimes if you don't crush that stuff up, that kind of fools with the texture of the cookies, and then you got to try to ice on that. that cookie texture. Oh man, and it just sometimes it just don't work out. So I do chocolate. Um, I can do red velvet and the plain because sometimes icing can be so sweet. It's like you don't want a sweet cookie and sweet icing, especially raw icing at the same time because it can be very, very overpowering. I try to make the I don't want to say the cookie tastes like a cracker because crackers are salty and bland. It doesn't taste it won't taste like that, but I use shortbread because shortbread isn't as sweet as sugar cookies. Sugar cookies is just I hate sugar cookies. I'm sorry, but I said I know I don't like to use the word hate, but that is the one cookie that you will not catch me eating is a sugar cookie unless it got chocolate on it. Like I find that they are the most bland and it's just looking at a sugar cookie is depressing to me. Like I'm sorry, but sugar cookies look depressing. And you got people out there that like them. So, I mean, I don't knock what you like. I can't handle it. Um, use that. Use some more book page. And my little favorite faux popcorn wall. My grandma used to have popcorn wall in her house when we was little. She had that popcorn wall with the glitter, that old silvery glitter. And we used to, I don't know what it was about picking that popcorn wall, but we had our moments where we would pick it and she would just fuss, fuss, fuss. Like, and now I know why. Because I guess back then that was the wall. Like, that wasn't a cheap wall to have, some popcorn wall. I don't know if I'm going to put that right there. But Miss Bev, if you wanna be on my happy, I only got a few people out, but I can add you to the happy mail list, and I can and when you I did send an invite to the group so I wouldn't forget. It's a post in the announcements where you can put the I think it asks you about the tools, the types of things you like to use when you craft, and what's your favorite handmade thing or your favorite handmade things. And I try to go by that as much as possible when sending people happy mail. Or sometimes if I know I have a lot of something that I'm not going to be able to use or I'm just going to hold on to, I send that kind of stuff out too. So just message me your address and I'll go ahead and add you to my family list. Let me move that to this side because I know I'm only one person, but I do still love all my people that I done started crafting with, met along the way, you know. I think I think when I first started, the first person to send me happy mail was Jennifer and Miss Marty. Yep, I think they was the first two to send me something when I first started because I was so nervous. I was like, I'm not gonna keep up with this, so I'm not even gonna do it. But I did it, and here we are, 2021. And I kind of sort of do more craft than I do baking. I just leave baking to my orders unless I'm having a real moment. And I just got to do a cookie or I got to do something because I even do I do a mixed media cookie every now and then. Let's see, let's put a big one on this. Might be too big. Let me use it. Um, Miss Bev, I watched one of your videos, and do you have a store? You said, was that somebody? It was somebody. I think it was you. Um, do you have a store, a Etsy store, or just a regular website? Well, Miss Bev, I'm gonna tell you, if you got a KitchenAid mixer, you gonna make any and everything. And all my little things slid over here. I must have bumped it. Take it off. Um, was my mom's, and she had it. She bought one of the, I think it was the 5 quart one, but she didn't use it. Matter of fact, I think she used it once, and then she gave it to me. So when I really, really started getting bigger orders, and I needed to make, oh, okay, oh, alrighty. Um, I started making bigger cakes. I was like, Mom, I was like, can I find the next size up KitchenAid mixer at a reasonable price? Because everywhere else was like, well, it was $650. She was like, well, the reason why I gave you mine with my other ones because I ended up ordering the bigger one. But she was like, do you want that one? I said, well, Mom, why did you order a mixer if you would just go and give me that mixer too? I want a website, a blog type. I can my website. I started on WordPress. It started out as a neglected blog for me anyway, because I really did neglect my poor little blog. I tried to work on it, but I started as the blog, and then I went up to, what package did I go up to? I think I went up to the premium package, and then I think I ended up using the business package because they had a sale, and then I uh, I ended up they had a sale, so I got a discount for a year, and I just been having that package ever since then. But yeah, you can sell your stuff there, do your blog, and with that you get free access to do a podcast. I mean, I don't use it, but you get it's to Anchor, which I think is like you get to use Spotify music and stuff. But that's how that you can do that. But if you need help with that or you want to talk about that, we can talk about that. You know, anyway, yeah, she gave me her mixer, so now I got a 7 quart mixer. But now I find that I need a 12 quart mixer. So I mean, I still love my 7 quart. I got rid of the small one, got this one, but I need a bigger one now. But I don't have the counter space for a 12 quart mixer, which once was a decent sized kitchen when we moved here, it's now too small. I got like 400 cookie cutters, probably more than that, because I didn't. Sometimes I make a cookie cutter if I don't want to order it and I know I can make it and somebody need it. Um, uh, I got pans. I got so many pans. It makes no sense. Like I done pretty much took over half the kitchen with my stuff. But you know how it is. I always tell my husband, I clean it, I use it. So I'm like, you don't use the kitchen like I use it. It's my kitchen. Let's see. I'm about to staple this one too, because stapling is just so much better. I'm about to go cut me out another one of them little people if I can find another one. Since I done tore up the lady on the phone. I might even still use the lady on the phone. Even though I like the other little people better. I'm gonna go ahead and use the lady on the phone. Oh, here it go. Looks like the lady on the phone sitting in a bird's nest. So Miss Bev, what kind of how can I say this? Where do you shop? Um like what shops do you use? Is there any small businesses you use that you find your stuff like on Etsy and stuff like that? Because I remember that I watched that the video where you did. I think it was a signature in the cover with all the flowers and stuff on it. Where you use like the burgundy and all of that, and that stuff was nice. I mean, I make paper flowers, but I don't make any other kind of flowers. Like people who get on their channel and say, "Hey, I have this." Like they have like a little YouTube auction or something like that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get my high glue gun. That little bow, it's just not staying on. 'Cause I don't want to make this and then send this to somebody in a happy mail and this end up falling apart. Alrighty, I appreciate that. And here I go. This very little quick live still ended up being almost an hour. I know right about now my little kid's tired of being quiet. Somebody gonna come ask me a question. Somebody gonna peep and say, "Hey, mom, you finished?" We're already gonna be having game time later because they already started the day off. Mom, you gonna play games with us later? Yes, my kids have me sitting down playing Roblox and what else? Uh, yeah, mainly Roblox since they got all kinds of games on there. But yes, I will sit down and I will play Roblox with them. We play the Lego games on the PlayStation, and they be having me do all kinds of stuff. See if I can find a tiny word somewhere for that little blank spot. Um, and I think my tablet is sitting on the tiny words. Yeah, how nice. How nice. Thinking of you this season? No. Oh, look, this one got hello on it. Everything is about to fall. Okay, we got. Oh, this is just Stampin' Upset right here. Um, guess I can do hello. That seems to be the most fitting thing is hello. Oh, that hello is horrible. So guess what? I need to fix that because that's really, really bad. I might need to use a bigger word. I don't know. Fresh. Dust that up a little bit. And maybe if I stamp the word before I use it, it might actually work. Might not press too hard. There we go. That's a whole lot better. There we go. I actually like how that came out. All right, y'all. So that is that. That's my little ticket for the day. I'm glad I actually finished something on camera without taking 2 days to do it. I might need to add one. I don't know. I don't have my glitter glue boxes put up. I don't like using glitter, so that's put up. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just leave those like that. I don't know if I want to stick a gem on it since I stuck a gem on 2 of them. One of these flowers I made, and my hot glue is just oozing out. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to be using those flowers. I just not sure which one to match. I sprayed this one with the this one I sprayed with the alcohol sprays the other day. I don't know. Glue. But if I use these, this won't be able to fold up right. I'm gonna use it anyway. Yep. Yeah, them alcohol sprays, they actually spray pretty nice. I mean, I do a little bit of mixed media here, but I like to airbrush, and I actually have an airbrush that I can use my alcohol sprays in because I got 2 of them, one for my cakes and the other one. My mom bought me an extra one after I told her I had one already. She was like, "Well, now you got 2." So I guess I can bring that one to my desk and I can use that as far as crafting. See what I can water down and put in there. I don't think I'm gonna be putting no acrylic paint my in my airbrush machine, but I will water down some other kind of colors to put in there. Because airbrush guns is not something I want to keep spending money on. I got one, two, I think I got like four airbrush guns. The airbrush machine my mom bought me came with 3. I think mine came with one that doesn't spray as hard. So I don't that yeah, I still didn't glue that thing down. That was the whole point of me pulling out the glue gun. But yeah, I bought a smaller one. Well, it's not really smaller. It's better control on the air coming out of it, and it don't spray as far and wide. And before I end up getting off camera and still not doing it. Do I burn myself? And I never use a hot glue gun again. All right, so that is it. And I thank y'all for coming. Thank you, Miss Bell, for the conversation. That was nice. Having somebody keeping me going while I was doing this, keeping me not too focused and forget that I'm on camera. But thank y'all for coming, and y'all have a good day. Next week, um, I think next week I'm gonna do the Happy Mail journal. Start putting, cause I've been owed everybody that, at least in the group anyway. I've been talking about filling up their Happy Mail journal. I separated all the cards. I took everything off the wall because I started running out of space to where my texts were popping off the wall because I had so much stuff up there. So I got everything in my nice little Stampin' Up bag that I got from on stage, and I guess we can work on that next week. Alrighty, you're welcome, and y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time.